The aftermath of the fiasco at, let's say, the entrance to the Crimalt with Sealan, very well done. If you want to draw attention to yourself, good job.
Well, I mean, we're just trying to do our best, I suppose.
He suddenly looks very tired. Look, I was sent to find you by Zola. We have some interesting news.
Oh, Zola. How's she doing?
Have squints at you for a second. I am surprised you have not heard, but I suppose, given how you generally lead your lives, perhaps not so confusing.
I've kind of been underground for maybe, I'd say, close to a month.
Like,
No perception of time.
you can't read in here as a perception of time. That's great. I love this.
We
Been
only
underground for
met
a long
less
time.
than a month ago, so I don't think that's true.
I love how it's Joe. Everyone's
Look,
still like asleep.
Look,
Yeah.
it's been a while. That's all. That's all I know. It's been a
Yes,
long
it can
time.
seem like an age in the Crimalt if you do not take your time.
Yes. Yeah. It's definitely felt like a month, to me.
Right, well, I will wait for the rest of your party to awake and then we can discuss important matters. I
Yeah.
come with news from Rumbellium.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You can come take a seat by the fire if you want.
You can fucking wait. People are gonna take their fucking time just 'cause you rocked up here. Doesn't mean you can.
They need these guys need their sleep. You know, I'm not gonna disturb
Well,
them.
that is what I said. I said I am
Yeah,
happy to
I-
wait
yeah.
for them to wake.
Yeah.
And then we can discuss.
Feel free to have a seat.
I
Unless
would
you have somewhere
prefer-
else you're staying.
We are underground. I have nowhere else to stay.
I mean, you can lay down if you want. No objections here.
I am okay, but thank you.
Feels
Okay.
like you're about to preposition him to cuddle
Yeah,
or
I was
something.
about to say, he's like, oh, do you want to cuddle?
Just like
You can lay down if you want.
If you want
pick up your
company,
jacket.
Hey, do it with a small spoon. Well sized, right? Big 7-foot orc, a little like stuffed toy kobold.
Look, I've been told I'm good company when it comes to conversation.
I have not found that yet, but perhaps more conversation would be good. Do you have anything you want to talk about?
Nope.
And kind of looks at you, suddenly very awkward. Great, so you are very good at conversation then.
Yeah.
I would prefer to stand. Kind
Okay.
of points over to like a section a little bit, well, not on the opposite side from you, but closer to your cart, and just kind of leans against it. As he crosses his arms, you can see now that the cloak kind of shifts slightly, and bulging biceps still kind of not necessarily threatening you, but definitely showing you that he could snap you in half if he wanted to.
Whatever floats your boat, man. And then I just go back and keep relaxing by the fire.
You can break me if it turns you on.
What the fuck?
What's the TikTok? I can't.
Stupid is a child.
You said whatever floats your
He's a
boat.
minor, please.
Yeah, he went and stood over. I offered a seat, and he said no.
Jesus Christ.
There was nothing wrong with anything that I did in that interaction.
There was nothing wrong.
hey, you can sit down if you want. And then he was like,
No.
no.
She made it weird.
I mean, you know, that's why I said, whatever floats your boat, man.
Jesus. Dilbert is everything wrong in the world. I love him so much. Okay, he's kind of he just stands there. After a while, you watch he kind of closes his eyes. He's just leaning up against the cart.
I forget he's there.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna say, as you guys kind of come to, you immediately see a figure standing by your cart, arms crossed, kind of waiting, just watching over you, looming over the cart. You watch as Parashev, who's been in the cart, like up against the actual boxes of cheese, sleeping, is kind of facing towards where Oliver is leaning up. And you watch as his eyes kind of crack open slightly, he squints, and then, holy fuck, what the hell is that? pulls out the sword and begins to like swing rapidly in the air, and you can just see the cheek, 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 cheek. You guys just hear squeaking. As Olga kind of turns to look down at Parashev, you all get a glimpse of his face as well, as you're coming to attention.
So we like look at it. Oh, hello.
What? How are you here? Why?
Dilbit, what about keeping watch?
Oh, he came like maybe an hour ago.
What?
You guys were still sleeping, so I kind of just thought I offered him to sit by the fire with me, but he didn't.
What?
He kind of walked over there.
A plus for politeness. Generally though, if something comes in the night, just wake us.
Well, look, it didn't seem like an immediate threat. He didn't come wielding a knife or a sword or anything. He just said that there was
He moves
urgent
his
news.
cloak, and you can see that there are several knives, daggers of all kind of shapes and sizes.
Oh, would you look at that?
It is best to be cautious when you keep watch.
I felt like I was being cautious.
You were not. There's no way that
You said hello to me, and I was still cloaked.
Were you gonna kill me?
I don't know. I'm still making up my mind.
Okay,
Same.
that's good.
Same.
Are you here to kill anyone else?
He kind of just looks from side to side. You know,
Ugh.
I don't
Not
think I
anyone-
made the right decision
not
here.
anyone here.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, I'm saying there you go, guys.
Why is everyone talking
Yeah.
so loud?
Look over there.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Oh god.
See, Sugar, I feel like you would have had the same reaction as me.
What happened? Oh, wait. When did you get here?
Like an hour ago.
Like an hour and a half ago.
Oh,
I have been watching and observing, but
Oh.
I made myself known an hour ago.
okay.
Who
What?
sleeps the
And-
weirdest?
Looks over at Parashev.
He
Out
guards
of you, I would say Arkanoid.
Don't.
I'll just like hand my head. Is it morning already?
Wait, A9 would have known that he was there. He was standing
No.
right next to the cart.
Well,
I could have been
Not
looking
with
the
your
wrong
passive
way.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah, fair
I
enough.
actually might have heard the who knows?
Yeah, we were talking.
I'd be gonna say with passive perception of 10, probably not.
Okay. We'll say we were whispering. I don't know how big the alcove is that we're sitting in.
It's probably about 40, 50 feet across.
Yeah.
That's big
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
So
I'll-
yeah, that
I'll go
checks out then.
I'll go up to Oya and I'll say in giant because I wasn't speaking giant the last time I saw him. Be like, your beard's coming through nicely.
He raises his eyebrows. Oh, you have learned giant. Responds to you, in giant in kind.
I'll just pull up my
When
sleeve.
did you become fluent?
I'll pull up my sleeve. I'm like, this magic armband lets me understand and speak very fluent. Don't understand. I mean, I don't know how it works, but I'm very grateful for it. It's super cool.
Do you mind if I have looked?
Yeah. I'll
No,
take it off. I'm like,
in your hand, it's massive. In his hand, looks very tiny.
fits on his
This
pinky.
massive kind of mid of a hand. He holds it in front of him. Oh, this translation device. This was very common for Grotkin clans for diplomats and things like that. I am surprised you got your hands in one.
We found it like underground, back in Ormira with a bunch of ooze monsters.
Oh, so you took it, not knowing what it was?
Well, it said for the worthy, and I'm like, well, that's kind of my jam. So,
So you just took it.
well, it didn't look evil. It's not evil.
What
It's
does things that look evil look like?
dark. It gave off a shadowy aura. You know, kind of like the kind of something that's gonna jump out at you, and it's like, ha!
Kind of like how you looked when you walked in here.
How did he look when he
That
walked
was
in?
my
Like dark
intention.
and shadowy.
Oh, you didn't. Wait. How did it not? No, fight then. Did you not decide to attack the dark, mysterious figure?
apparently-
I mean, he got up close to me and then he just took his hood off, so I was like, oh yeah, I know who you are.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
You are not good at keeping watch.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
can we...
Remind me to do it more often.
Yeah.
We're all sleeping soundly. I wanted to make sure you had a good night's rest.
Thank you,
Oh
Dilbert.
my
That's much
God.
That
appreciated.
is lovely attitude, however, may cost life.
I'll also say in giant. What brings you back down? What brings you into the Crimol and to see us, more or less? I thought you were on your way to, run along.
Well, that is exactly why I'm here. I am on my way to run alone, but I have made a pit stop to speak with Zola, and then swaps to common.
Hmm.
I have news to share from Bellium that I think might be of interest to you.
Oh.
Oh.
Was this urgent news?
Yes, it was quite urgent.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You should have said that. I didn't know.
I kind of assumed that the shadowy figure stepping into alcove, saying that they have news from Rumbellium, a place of interest, appearing in the wee hours of the morning might possibly be something that would trigger a response of, oh, this is urgent, but no, apparently not, you are just dense.
Oh, never assume them.
I'm still learning.
I'm
How to be competent? Well,
yeah, that one. That's
The other day he brushed his teeth. I'm very proud.
can't look at you in disgust. You don't brush your teeth?
I didn't. I
Why?
did now.
Why you don't brush your teeth?
The dragons do it, and I just like nod at him.
Kobolds are weird.
Yes, the dragons do brush their teeth.
Yeah, they do.
Sometimes with the bones of the people they've killed.
Oh.
Most of the time with this thing called toothpaste.
Awesome.
You will not do that. That is unsanitary.
Oh, whoa. I think we're getting distracted. Urgent news. Is Zola
Yes,
okay?
urgent news. Zola is okay. She has ascended to a new position.
Oh.
Higher than a soul seer?
Yes, what is higher than a soul seer?
I don't know.
A soul?
No, soul's below.
I have it written
Oh,
somewhere.
a seer?
I have it written down.
Super soul.
Yeah.
Well, within the
Did her hair color change?
it just blow off the floor. He looks at you for a second. Well, she is not technically above a soul seer, but she has assumed a new position within the ranks of the soul seers. She has joined the Kingdom of Acheron's soul seer to defend some very important artifacts for the Grimoisian Legion.
Cool.
Kind of
La-
looks at you all.
Like.
You don't
what?
know what I.
Yeah, what
Well,
I'm
perhaps it
asking.
is better not to tell you.
What? I mean, we've been kind of in underground killing demons and stuff for a little bit.
I am
It's a soul.
very interested.
Hey.
Well, I trust you heard of the political news from the Kingdom of Acheron, then?
No.
Again, we've been underground for like a while.
We have
Jesus
literally
Christ.
been living under a rock.
That-
Like, not
Funny.
metaphorically.
Many rocks.
I
Lots
think
of
I spent
rocks.
one day outside the Chronicle before I came back in here.
Not even. It was like
I go.
Do you people not keep track of time? You don't have ways of
We bought a
learning
watch.
news?
We do now, yeah.
yeah.
That was Dilber's job, though.
Wow.
Dilber's not the best at watch.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, then I suppose it is time to inform you that King Antar has sadly passed on. He was murdered in, let's say, a few days ago in his office.
Oh, that's crazy.
It is kind of a big deal because now the Kingdom of Acheron has no, king at the present point in time, so they are very concerned that perhaps it was someone in the Prussian Empire who might have done it, and that we are trying to take them over slowly, so Zola is being charged with keeping the peace and occupying certain important artifacts.
Any leads who might have done it or no?
I'm afraid that is above my pay grade. I do not deal with matters of murder and things.
We encountered
Regicide.
the Wanderer. It's kind of terrifying.
What?
Murder.
Well, what would I know about the king? King
That's
Aton?
very
Anther.
Anther.
Is
Anther,
it
I think.
Anther? Maybe. I don't know.
Murder.
Anther.
Yeah.
What would I know about King Anther?
Roll a history check for me, please.
I would love to.
It's no longer the Kingdom of Acheron.
What?
That is
Just
true.
the Dumb of Acheron.
No. 9.
9?
9?
9?
9?
You don't know much about
That's fair,
King Anthar. You know that he is of elven descent. So he has occupied the throne for a very long time. It's almost considered a dynasty in his kind of that's been within his family, kind of passed down from generations. You wouldn't know too much about their political structure, but you do know that whilst they do have elections, they generally only kind of hand them on to the same sort of people, or the same. It's not uncommon for it to pass down to multiple generations, even though there is an election.
Okay.
But from surface level, what you know about Anthar, very well respected individual. He was beloved by his population, so it is a bit of a surprise, you gather, that he was murdered. Hence why they think, because of the long-standing feud between the two, hence why some might think it's the beginning of a political war, essentially.
Goody. Oh yeah, that's not good. That's,
Well, and it
So
was
it
a-
is very bad.
that's
actually.
very, very bad.
Was it a city in the Prussian Empire that got set on fire?
We
Yeah.
don't know.
We
No,
don't
it
know
said
that
in the
there was a
intro.
city.
We don't
we
know.
don't know
We
that.
don't know that
We
there
don't.
was a city that
we,
was set
none of
on
us know
fire
this.
Oh. You know, but I'm asking from
You want
We-
spoilers?
we
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
no. We'll find it. You
You
said.
want me to?
Russian Empire in the intro.
You want me to spoil
Go
it?
back and listen to it, nerd.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, do what I do. Rewatch the streams. I'm
They
such a
do.
loser.
I was actually watching last week's session.
Oh god.
Mine.
Everybody
was
is
very
a
Sexy
Sexy
baby. That was a really good.
It was such a
mess.
Okay.
We're all
Yes.
monsters on the hill.
So I'm guessing the Legion has now been tasked with trying to, maintain some semblance of balance while the Kingdom of Acheron and the Prussian Empire are about to be at each other's throats.
Well, only certain people in the Grimoisian Legion are tasked with peacekeeping. Zola is working closely with a very close friend of ours, Oscar Albright. He's well-respected source here.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's really
I
not
still
good.
would not trust the Legion over people that you know.
Amen to that.
Looks at you for a second.
Krug asking, he's been left hanging.
Thank you.
Instead of high-fiving you, he just gives you like a tap of his hand. His hand absolutely
Yeah.
consumes yours.
Yeah. I'll take it.
It's rough and calloused. Kind of scratches against your hand as he just kind of taps it. towards you.
Whoa. Feels like a cat's tongue.
Do you go around feeling cat's tongues lots?
No, my cat at home, kisses me
You have
because
a
she
cat
loves
at
me.
home?
Yeah. Cat at home.
I feel like I know too much about it.
We all feel like that.
Yeah.
I do tend to overshare.
Yeah, you do.
He just said he had a cat. That's like the most surface level thing you could know about.
Oh, and we're not
Thank
talking
you, June.
about the stuff that he said days before.
We don't need to talk about that stuff, alright? Alright.
Yeah, exactly.
That stays between us.
Alright, alright, alright.
alright.
Just
Bullying a kid for having a cat. What? You touch your cat tongue often?
Fucking loser.
Fucking
He,
weirdo.
looks at you for a second and pulls out what appears to be a small box and passes it to you.
Thanks. Is it like massive in my? Is it like an average
It's
size
like
in my
a-
head?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's probably only about that big.
Okay.
Yeah, that's average size.
Nice.
Ah.
Are you sure?
I thought you would be interested.
Alright.
You see that there is a small scroll in there, and what appears to be a picture of almost like a massive leopard, no spots on it necessarily, but it has kind of large tusks, almost like a saber-toothed tiger. Head slightly of a different shape though.
Do I know what this creature is?
Roll a nature check for me.
Nature check. Funny. Funny. I'll go
Oh my
green
God.
for nature.
Nature.
Ooh, an 18.
An 18, I'll say with an 18.
It's your mom.
Kruger.
What do I name my child? Crew.
Fuck!
I just won peace.
Oh no.
There is an age gap between my mum and my dad, so there we go. This makes sense now.
Oh no.
It's canon now, guys. Anyway, what is the animal?
Fuck me.
Not old enough.
Your eyes are just like, why?
It's just like onslaught of horse. Fuck me. Okay.
Bless you. Bless you.
Excusez-moi.
Excusez-moi.
Okay. You know that this animal is called a Malorus.
How do you spell?
M-A-L-O-R-S.
M-A-L-O-R-S.
I-S.
I-S.
Malorus.
Maloris, thank you.
Maloris. Maloris.
And it's some kind of just tiger-like.
I was gonna do the same thing.
I can never win. It's like fuck me, honestly. Dude, sometimes I go back and watch it. Like my favorite bit is when Jack's really been hit by a joke. Just the wheeze. Like the scream.
Wheeze.
Well, it's either a snort or a wheeze. It's
I
one
love
or the
it.
other.
Oh, it's so funny. I can always tell when something's like really funny. I literally, like, the statue was the first, like, mistake.
What? What was this?
We just found it funny.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, oh, this
There was no joke.
And
It was
the
just funny.
stuff. Every time you say a name, you
Giving myself the ick.
Oh, fucking hell.
Anyway, you know this
The Malorus comes in, it's wearing a
Fucking.
like a
what is it,
fedora.
What the fuck is happening?
Sorry, sorry.
After a
I'll stop.
second, I'm like,
I'll
you
stop.
know,
Yeah, I
like
don't know what's
puzzling
going
things
on
out. I'm like,
anymore.
who killed the king? I'm like,
Yeah.
No.
The Malorus
It's like,
killed
no,
the king.
Dolores.
And I'm just like, why are we talking about fedoras? Why does Xander? Does Xander? What is it? Why is Xander and James both looking at penises?
I was not.
Penis is searched up twice in your search
Yeah,
history.
Xander searched it up once, then I removed the tab, and then Xander googled it again.
I thought it said it was a wood lacquering, and I was like, what? It didn't. It was just a penis.
Better hope that camera can't see my
It
screen.
doesn't see the screen, no.
Excellent.
That's good. Okay.
Anyway, what's the animal? What does it do?
Yeah,
I
so
don't even want to tell you guys anymore.
Good. I have questions
Like, we
about
went
king
from-
murder.
We went from Cougar. Now we're at penis. Things have gone wrong.
It's the
A rabbit
circle
set.
of conversation.
Classic Saturday night.
Not
It's
a
a Friday
Friday.
It's
night.
Friday, yeah.
Oh fuck, guys!
Shit, hit the fan.
Okay,
anyway.
this animal, you know, is frequently used by giant tribes as a mount.
A mount.
Yeah, that's
And
a
it fit in a
big
little box?
cat.
Wait, are they like
Like an animal you
Okay, so that was a picture. They were gonna learn the difference between pictures and things.
Open the box and it's just a tiny little Malorus and it goes like
Giant, like riding
If
on
there
like
are
it was
any
a
viewers
tiny
watching,
unicycle.
please send help.
How
We require the
big are they
dimension
then?
word.
If they can hold giants, I'd imagine they're quite large animals.
oh fucking hell.
It depends. Some Grothkins usually used mostly by the descendants of giants, so it's not specifically used by giants themselves. So a hill
Yeah,
giant
I mean
probably wouldn't be.
Grotkin, yeah.
Yeah, a hill giant probably wouldn't be riding.
No, a hill giant would squash the poor bugger.
I can't even say it anymore.
Sit on me, hill giant chance.
Big cat. No, the name's good. It's, I feel bad that it's been tainted now.
This is
Oh.
That's the way of D&D. That's the way of D&D.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway,
shame.
the Grothkin, so Goliath would usually ride them. You'd probably get them I'd say probably about the biggest. Let's see. I need to do a quick little size comparison.
What's an animal that can be compared to them?
It's a bit bigger than a saber-toothed tiger.
How big is a saber-toothed tiger?
They're
that's
large.
large. Like, they're larger than average tigers.
They're
Big.
megafauna.
Your
big-
megafauna.
Big cat.
Actually, a moose is the last surviving piece of megafauna.
Oh,
really?
So like,
What's
I
a
wanna
megafauna?
be a moose.
it's
Big
a big
fauna.
animal.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Animal.
like the
Sorry,
the
mammal
otters,
in
the
animal.
wombats,
Is there a
the.
dog there?
Mammoth?
Dog there.
I don't know actually.
Is it like a
Splay.
taxonomical?
I don't know. I think
God,
it
that
might
really
be a
took me
big.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
You got me.
Cool.
I
Haley,
would say,
that word
actually, you know,
term.
existing animal size, they're probably kind of around the same height as an elephant. Like, they're huge. They're huge.
Holy
and they're long
They're
shit.
fucking
and
massive.
broad.
About elephants.
And the teeth themselves, so it does have, like, almost, like, a very elongated canines.
Yeah.
So, obviously, canines as well as, what are the bottom ones called? No, incisors and canines. I'm having a mental breakdown.
One of them's like massive.
It's okay.
The ones that like chew.
That's
Molars.
Anyway, I think we figured it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So both the top and bottom sets of teeth have really sharpened
Mm.
fingers, almost like these are almost the size of a great sword. Like they're huge.
Oh, that is rad. What? Is there like any text, or is it just a picture of the Molars?
It's just a
itself?
picture of the Molars. This is my cat.
What do
Literally
you
just
call
died.
it?
This is your. You have a
I cannot tell your name. It is bad luck for Grofkin Mount to be spoken to by someone else.
You have a freaking Molars as your pet cat?
Yes, that is how it works.
A nickname's okay?
Yes, what do you want to call it?
Kitty.
Steve and
I am going to say no to
I want to call it Vicious
Both
because this
butt
cat
friends.
looks scary as hell.
vicious.
Yeah. Look
I
at
like
that.
That is nice.
Vicious.
Vicious.
sounds like a good drag name.
Sid Vicious.
As much as I like hearing about people's cats,
I think yeah. We're
I
getting
have
off track.
some. I have.
By Sid Vicious joke, lol.
I have some ideas about King Murder. Maybe suspicious.
You have ideas about king murder?
Like,
I've got
Suspicious.
ideas about King Murder. It's
Even
actually
I
called
don't have
treason.
ideas about king murder. Jeez.
How do you have a theory already? You just found out that the king just died.
Well, so think
I'm
about
pretty
it.
sure
We
they're dead.
encountered shadowy
This is my
figure
theory.
of someone who likes Chaos God, right?
Oh, the
So-
load of cringe.
So, yeah, that one. The one that
Oh, that would make sense why no one can figure it out.
anyway,
So
so
the DM's dying again.
idea.
See, you guys are
Now
just...
Zen is dead.
They both are.
What the fuck just happened?
They're the better joke.
Anyway, so Chaos God like chaos, right? What's a great way to cause chaos?
Just
Kill
not that.
someone. Send them out.
Well, greater way to cause chaos
So-
than to kill a beloved king. Yeah.
So like you make a war, you get away with whatever you want. You know, he literally can disguise himself, themselves. I don't
As
know.
anyone.
Whatever.
But then,
Yeah,
wouldn't it be more chaotic to kill the king, take his identity, and then like rule, and then send the kingdom of Acheron into a living hell?
That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But like, if you're the king and there's no proof that the king's dead, like,
But it's still kind of hard.
I guess so. I don't know.
Anyway, so
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
fu-
you wouldn't know. That's why I'm trying to tell you. No.
Have you ever done that before? Why do you? Not killed someone. I mean, I know you killed someone. I know you
wouldn't kill
killed
a
things before.
king.
But have you?
Are you telling me that
Hold on a second, you've killed.
I have not killed someone?
Like demons? No, like
We've
demons
killed
and
multiple
stuff.
people.
Demons
Yeah,
are-
people.
I've not killed anyone.
We've killed
sentient creatures.
demons are technically sentient. They
I've,
can't speak
I've
their language.
witnessed a lot
I
of
can
cases.
speak their language.
I have.
Just speaking of infernal.
What the fuck is happening?
No. But like, have you ever like stolen someone's identity to like cause a little chaos?
You
or,
have stolen someone's identity?
No.
That is also very illegal.
I have never done that before.
Sorry.
You
I
wanna roll a
solemnly
deception-
swear.
Please roll a deception check for me. I
Nadria.
rolled a 17.
Oh.
17.
Oh,
Ooh.
reroll.
Ooh.
But yes, rollies.
Rollies!
Always. Wait, what's your plus to deception?
5.
+5.
Oh, true.
Oh,
Off the table.
Nice.
21.
Or 18 for a 20.
Oh!
That's a win.
That's a win!
We'll see you wins for a second.
That was stressful.
One of
You
the
see this
people.
massive hulking figure kind of bends down slightly to get into your eye line. It's not your nose. I can just see like your bottom lip quivering.
Nadria, have you committed tax fraud?
You know.
One of the
Don't
people,
say that, Dobrik!
one of the people chasing us is the IRS.
I mean, I don't blame you. I don't know if you can do math or not.
Guys,
I don't think I'm old enough to pay taxes anyway, so.
this is how they got Capone.
Who the fuck is Capone?
What's
Drug
tax?
It's the fee you pay your government. You know, we pay a high tax in Eurotia.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I was just taking attention off of the other conversation. I don't know what tax is either.
Conversation.
We haven't been paying tax.
What?
You're
No.
been paying your taxes? I'm gonna my phones here. I put on this photo.
The named dude taxes.
Oh my god.
You see, you fill out this one, then you get the 401k, and that goes to your retirement.
Okay.
My parents figure that out for me.
You
Oh.
need to pay your taxes.
Oh.
You're alone now.
You have to pay taxes in the dream.
We're adventurers! We don't pay taxes!
You cannot escape taxes in your dreams.
There are
Wow,
three
that's
consequences
really
in
slick.
life: death, Little Caesar's Pizza, and taxes.
Look,
What's a little
not-
Caesar?
So you know Big Caesar.
We have medium-sized Caesar pizza in the drink lane.
What the fuck?
Okay, question. The King Anthor, did they have any, like, children?
hang on, hang on. I'm just gonna finish this.
No, it's fair, that's fair. I'm just trying to bring it back. I'm trying.
What the fuck?
Look, something tells me that you are not exactly honest, but I am a bit more concerned about the other members of your party. They seem to not pay their taxes, and I'm sure they probably commit mail fraud.
Yeah.
Now that's low.
I don't define with agenda, so like, I don't know if that applies.
I get that. Nice.
I've just felt like my brain is bleeding.
Fucking
Hemorrhaged.
I like to think that the god of chaos takes over the realm, and there's Little Caesar's Pizza, and he's like, "Why can't I fucking get rid of you?"
The IRS shows up with a tax form. Hey, your village is a Jew. We need 15% of your income.
Only 15. That's not a lot.
I am a fucking god.
I'll take that. I'll take 50%.
You're a god, I am mega god. Pay your taxes. I'll put you in prison again.
That's how they got the name of the first time.
They didn't pay the taxes.
You would change the name of our group.
Prison
Go-
with
Just
the
be the
fucking-
tax man. Or the
One of the nameless who didn't pay their taxes and they chopped them into thousands of pieces.
That's your
Little Caesars is standing there.
I'm sending a message, tax evaders. Just pay up or I'll kite you, bitch.
Oh no.
That's the punishment for not paying your taxes.
Yeah. You get sentenced to a
You get finally dice by the tax
consideration.
You get stabbed 87.
Yeah.
It's your brute.
27.
It's your IRS.
Enough about tax.
Connor,
Evasion.
please ask your question before I kill myself.
To return
No,
around.
before you
You're gonna get Cocaine. The King Anther. Did that...
Do not vomit. I will kill
Yeah, we don't need any more vomiting.
Oh,
Anymore.
why?
Al and Ben, bring out the Beyblade.
What a rip!
It's time to let it rip.
Dad, are you alright?
Okay,
They've
King
bombed the
Anther.
bomb. Yeah.
Do they have any children which will like succeed them now that he is unfortunately dead, or does it default to like his
Roll a
immediate
check
counsel?
for politics. No, roll a history check for me, please.
Oh no.
That went from a 1 to a 19.
It's so much.
That was loud.
Yes, it was.
It doesn't help that we just the Chronicle we just hear.
Oh god.
The Dorito pizza.
Oh, the HS pizza.
HS pizza, no!
No, this is the nacho pizza.
It's the tax guys.
Oh no.
That's fraud.
That is paying 15%.
No,
Gotcha.
he's withdrawn.
You feel better?
You know what this is? This is Little Caesar's final revenge.
Shouldn't have put corn chips in your pizza, man.
Oh, okay,
Oh my
okay.
God.
That was like a
21.
30-minute
21.
detour.
You know that Anton actually has multiple children, so
His
they're-
loins are on fire.
And the fox.
I don't even know what to say at this point. Everything is just wrong.
Yeah, is Anthem monogamous?
Antha is monogamous.
Whoa.
Well, he's an elf. He has a lot of.
He has 4 children. It's not insane,
That's
guys.
not
Oh,
that
I
bad.
thought you said
I wanted
Oh, it's a
17.
lot of kids. Hang on. A lot of kids. This is a lot.
I thought I
These
thought
are
I was-
hundreds of years.
Oh god, you know what? I really think we need to take a break.
We barely began.
And we're an hour in.
We've
We've done an hour talking about tax evasion.
Okay.
And Little Caesars.
Oh, he has 4 children.
4 kids. Okay.
That's still quite a few, guys.
No, that is.
No.
Okay. And so.
Try 30, bitch.
Oh, it's gonna get to the second half. We're gonna need to like speed run. We'll just be like, let's get straight to fucking where's the place we're going? Tullen. Let's go run all the way there.
Yeah. And I'm guessing like.
T100.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it is the eldest child that will like kind of like
Not
take over the
necessarily, it's whoever's elected.
That was
So
elected. Okay.
they do actually, with the 21, you know that they do actually have to run against each other. If there's
Ooh,
both that are, they usually don't, but if 2 of them wanted to assume power,
Okay.
it eventually is a people's vote.
Mm.
With the 21, you know that that's not necessarily true. It kind of falls into the power of a select demographic. But eventually they do have to.
Skittles.
I
I forgot
know.
about that. It's like weirdly itchy nose.
You know that if they 2 of them,
Mhm.
it is usually the oldest who kind of runs first, but they all get trained in a similar way, given how they kind of assume the hostility of the Prussian Empire might come back to them. You know, you have usually an heir and a spare, but in this case, they'd all kind of be trained to assume the position if they wanted to. So it's not unusual. It's happened 5 times that you know of,
Oh, okay.
where siblings have run against one another to assume that position of
Okay.
power.
Do we know anything about his children? Are they like notable political figures like their father, or are they just more like?
The oldest 2 are. One of
Oldest.
them is a.
Turn your mic off. No, just turn it off. Turn the mic off.
Do it now.
I'll stab you.
James,
Oh.
turn the mic off.
Turn the mic off now.
Turn the mic
Didn't
off.
turn it off.
The mic must be turned off now.
Mic off. That is my name.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
He was
Yes.
my brother. Jack off.
Mic off. That's what. Oh no, I was gonna make a really bad joke. I'm not gonna make it. Too inappropriate.
More inappropriate than saying aloud, let's go pants.
I didn't say that.
What a session so far.
Oh god, it's just fucked.
No no one watching or listening knows what's happening.
I don't even know what's happening, and I'm here.
All I
Brain cells
know,
have gone. They've gone.
I got a lot of yellow Skittles.
today we're going to learn a fun thing about carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh,
Alright, the next one is just carbon monoxide.
what's that smell?
No, that's the trick, see?
You don't smell carbon monoxide.
Do we know the names of these two children?
Must have been. You.
Dijon.
I'm just trying to get lore here, fam.
Guys, stop.
I think we need to calm down.
Stop
We need
it.
to calm down now.
Stop.
Stop it now.
I do not consent.
I do not consent to any more jokes.
My bad.
You know that the current house that Antha occupies, you know that his two youngest children are not as involved in politics as the older two.
Mm-hmm.
The oldest child was a woman that was actually exiled after an interesting, let's say, with a 21, you're not very well versed.
Yeah, well, it's a completely different kingdom. To
Yeah,
find
you're
out
not
that,
very
so-
well versed in the politics of the Kingdom of Acheron. However, you did hear that there was some sort of skirmish that went awry, and the king's oldest daughter, Ilor Pelaglir, did not necessarily follow the king's orders, and for that reason he couldn't save her. She was exiled.
What was the name of the daughter again, sorry?
Ilor,
Ilor.
so Eilor,
E
and then
I-L-O-R.
the surname of King Antha is Pelaglir, so P-E-L-Y-R.
P-E-L-O-Y-R?
No, P-E-L-Y-R.
Y-R?
G-L-A-I-R.
Thank you.
No worries. So it's kind of assumed that the oldest son, Taran Pelaglir II, will assume the position now that Antha has passed on.
What was the son's name? Sorry, what was the son's name?
Taran,
Taran.
T-A-R-O-N.
Cool. Taran the second. Thank
Yep.
you.
You also know that there is a younger son called Imar.
Hang on. I'm a slow typer. Hang on a second.
okay.
Second. So is this the third child now?
Yes.
Okay.
Imar, I-M-M-A-R.
That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
And the fourth, the youngest?
The youngest son, named Juron.
Juron.
J-U-R-O-N.
Let's spell that.
Do you relay all this information to us?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool. I mean, I was writing it down anyway, so.
No, I'm saying this to everybody. Wait. Okay, so Aylar was she was kicked out for something that went wrong. Don't know much. So Taran the second will probably pick up the throne now that his father's dead, right? I mean, that would make the most sense.
You're asking this to Olya?
Yes.
Make an inside check for me, please.
I like inside checks.
I love an inside check. You know
I
what?
don't even
Connor?
know
love
what
an
you guys
inside
are
check.
laughing
Please roll
at.
more.
I will, with advantage always. 18.
18? With an 18, you watch as something complicated passes across Olya's face at the mention of Ilor. Not again. James. Not you.
I don't even know what they're laughing
What's
at.
happened?
It's just
James is crying. Oh no.
I'm laughing at the fact that they're trying not to laugh.
No, it's too much.
For context, what happened is, once again, James Emerald have and Xander very rich related 8 equals D. Sorry, James, put 8 equals D.
Ah, I
And an old
see.
meme popped up and now they're laughing at it.
Show the meme. You have to show the meme.
The meme is gone.
Oh.
It's past.
Show it in the break. Show it in the break. Show it in the break.
It definitely won't be funny.
It's not funny. It's a terrible meme. It's so bad. It's just about how it's a complete math problem.
Ah, yeah.
You watch as something
Yes.
complicated pass across Olia's face. At the mention of the oldest daughter.
Elio.
And try the exile and banishment.
Olio, do you know anything about what happened to Elio? I mean, like, Acheron stuff, I know the basics, because parents kind of, you know, you gotta learn all about politics and how the way the worlds work, and I just want to say, but it's not, I'm not gonna go there, but it's just like, you gotta learn it!
Well, given that I was raised in highborn society, I know lots of things about lots of things.
Do you know if maybe Elior would maybe want her father dead because something went awry? Or maybe Taryn wanted his father dead to ascend the throne?
Roll a persuasion check for me, please.
I don't know. Oh, persuasion. I'm actually alright at this. No, not that one. 15?
I cannot say for certain whether or not Aylor would like her father dead. It is a complicated thing from what I understand. But I do not think she is the killer, no.
Okay. What about Taryn? Nah, you're gonna get so much.
Pause for a second. I am not as familiar with Taran and his story as I am with Aylor. So
Can I insight him
yes,
about
you may.
specifically about the relationship with the daughter?
Sure.
For insight. Not good enough. That's a flat 10.
A flat 10, he is very hard to read. It's obvious that he's being cagey about it. He's being very vague with what he's saying. So you think there is something more there, but nothing that is discernible to you about the daughter and Oliar's relationship.
Does anyone else know about the skirmish? anyone from the I mean, is anyone from Acheron?
Hey, forget about it!
Are we all a Prussian here? Like, is no one here Acheron?
Probably.
I don't know.
I
I
think
am.
it speaks
Well,
volume about your worldview that you only see two empires.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they're sort of like the de facto superpowers. So
I mean, I literally
they're
come
also
from...
like the only like two
Okay,
kingdoms in the whole.
Invisibility, super strength.
said-
Political
eyes.
political powers. Political powers.
I mean, like, there's
Are you
literal
alright?
gods.
Okay.
I did not throw up.
Okay.
Pet-
Yeah, no, that's a you
petty
thing.
politics,
Yeah,
dealing
fine.
with
Yeah.
only the pettiness of people, not worrying about higher powers.
That's when you know it's a good session.
Just one comment.
My understanding of the higher powers is they could be just as petty.
This is
Judging
true.
how there was a literal civil war, I
That's,
imagine it boils down to them being able to be just as petty.
so you're saying it's the gods' fault that mortals are petty.
I'm
It's
just
always
saying
the
it's
gods'
everyone's fault, and we should all try to be better.
I like that.
No.
Don't say that. You'll upset the gods.
That's true. Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, I'll say it. I'll say it not. I'll say it loud and clear. You know, I'm a truth speaker out here.
I
Okay.
don't think you are.
No, not really, but like it's fun to say.
I speak the truth.
I speak the truth.
I pity you.
Well, who's laughing? Well, thank you for like actually coming to tell us all this. We have, yeah. You think like walking through all those like stalls, like there would have been like a newspaper or something like that announcing like, oh, the day 2 after the king's death, but I guess maybe with all your walking over and trying to find your friend.
Be real, everyone.
It's time to be real.
Be real.
Yo, be real went up.
The peasants and the king, their beaver went up, and they're just like,
Hey, the corpse.
from the neck is like,
He's like from the window. The guy looks up, like, what the
Ripped
fuck?
to a real one.
He like reacts to the photo from that window. Yeah.
This body, they're just propping themselves up behind, like.
Weekend of Bernie's fucking.
A9. Can you help me pee like we usually do?
What?
What?
Huh?
What?
Pardon?
What the fuck? It just happened.
Hey, Nine, would you like to come and help me? Relieve myself.
What?
What?
I have trouble with it.
Oh my
You've
God.
not once asked them to help you with this ever.
You name the last time you saw me pee.
When you went over and had a talk with Parachute, didn't
Exactly.
you? Oh.
Parachute, did you help him pee?
Parachute
Oh,
really
fuck,
speaks.
I did not.
A9, please.
Okay, you know, if you want like a just like to be like a private chat, you can just say that.
I need help peeing. It's embarrassing, and I think it's a natural thing that everyone does, and we shouldn't shame each other about it.
How exactly am I supposed to help?
I would. Okay, you know how I said we shouldn't be embarrassed about it? I am embarrassed about it,
Jesus Christ.
and I would like to talk.
This is not going well for you.
Do you want to see? Do you want me to? Okay, everyone. We all want to look.
We're children.
I would like
Yeah,
to...
I'll grab Dylan and be like,
and
let's go
Oya
talk
will,
to.
turn his...
I'm
Yeah, and
Thank
Andre does
you.
the exact
I
same
like.
thing.
I put like shades down on my thing. There's like black things, so I'm like I can't
Thank
see
you.
it.
Gilbert is looking
Like
and
a
Gregor
fucking-
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
No,
the one's
no,
just, like,
you're
black
not
pieces
looking.
of plastic that just covers my eyes. The sin vision activates. I see nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought, guys. Okay.
What is going on?
A9 with the special hand. The hand you made.
I'll pull out my lightning hand.
It's the only way to jolt off the paint.
What the fuck? This is not medically sane. I'm just like overhearing. I'm like, what the fuck are you
What
doing?
is happening?
Is this some kind of
don't
sex
know.
thing?
As a doctor,
It's
I
not a
am very
sex thing.
concerned.
Why? I'm
Why?
Me,
Why?
as Holly, the DM, is very confused.
Are
Yeah, I
we,
think
No idea
everyone
what
is.
happened.
are we,
Don't worry.
are we away?
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna say I've actually walked out. Like
No,
you know.
we're walked out.
Oh, you've walked out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, no, we're not paying with you guys. That's weird.
Okay. Yeah. Have fun
That's
with your...
weird. That's where you draw the line.
You're creepy. Yikes.
I assume you don't actually need me to help you pee, Jim. Do you have something important to tell me?
Yeah.
Everybody
So-
is sex baby.
Is that what I hear echoing from the room?
There's a traveling bot. Everybody is a sexy baby.
No,
So-
Jimmy, what do you mean?
We've just encountered the
Is this you
Wanderer.
practicing your violin?
Yeah, my violin that I
Everybody
don't
is a
have.
sexy baby.
Hey, sexy babies, shut the fuck up right
Sorry.
now.
Damn.
It's time for Monsters on the Hill.
No.
Fuck.
So we've just encountered a dude called the Wanderer, and his whole jam is like looking like people. Is there anything that you could like say that you only you and your creator would know? Not your creator, but like your caretaker. Is there any like sneaky trap you could catch them in?
It's not as if I actually knew the man very well.
Yeah.
I was gone, and then I was back, and he just happened to be there. We didn't have any sort of intimate relationship.
How big you're big.
No.
You were asleep.
Okay. Okay.
Just
Well,
go
that's
from bad to worse. We
I'm
really
very
should have taken a
sad.
break.
Well,
like
that's
20 minutes
unfortunate.
ago.
Well, in that case, I'm just wary of him.
I could ask him for some technical advice.
That could be something, but again, the Wanderer has a good chance of knowing that. He's no small guy. I don't know, like he's it's not like something that just the regular Joe couldn't know.
What the fuck, Ollie?
No, sorry, I just wasn't expecting it.
What do we do? What's our cover?
He's no small guy.
What? Are,
I'm really quite large.
That's the point. He's not a small guy. Yeah. Do you have a thought? Because my thought was just be wary. That's the beginning and end of it up here.
I'm so sorry.
would either of
Oh, my hurts. My mind. Sorry, continue. Yes.
is knowledge on Arkanoids, how common is it? Because, I mean, lots of the people who've come across are quite surprised to see me.
But he's like next level, this guy.
Well, what you know, what you've gathered and what Olya has told you, Olya is a very experienced gearsmith, so often deals with complicated things like Arkanoids for the Grimoisian Legion, but is based out of Runalorm. So Runalorm itself is quite a technologically advanced place. It's not necessarily Sprockerot levels of like creative inventiveness and kind of bringing new ideas. Runalorm is the production powerhouse. So anything that Olya kind of touches at Runalorm is most likely to be intricate, given that he is good enough to be used by the Grimoisian Legion. So you assume he has like more knowledge than the average person, even if they were a tinkerer. Arkanoids themselves are more common in the Cardinal Triad now than they were, even though they were invented kind of in Wyladium. Just the way that things have worked, they've kind of just migrated over to being used mostly in the Cardinal Triad, and that's kind of a more technologically advanced society in a lot of ways for how they use Arkanoids. So most people probably wouldn't have... They would understand what an Arkanoid is, and they might even use them. Like, you've seen a couple at Down. They've been used for very specific purposes, like harvesting fruit and things like that from trees.
That's right. You weren't here, but you went up to... Yeah, A9 went up to like an Arkanoid that was like collecting fruit and didn't like seem to have like a steady sort of sentienceness about it.
None that you knew of. Some Arkanoids just function differently than others. They have different kind of... they have different purposes that they're designed for and that they're implemented for. So most people would know what they are, kind of. They just probably might not have seen them. You guys have just come from like very small cities that are mostly farmers and workers, like they're agricultural places. So using Arkanoids is not necessarily as common. Was more common in Dount, and then you assume as you move towards Runalorm and Sprockerot that it might be more common there. You might be able to find people that could do repairs and things like that, but for the most part, what you've seen so far, the average person doesn't know how to fix an enchantment on an Arkanoid.
That.
I mean, he did seem to know roughly how long it had been since we last saw him.
I think the Wanderer's watching us, though.
There's got to be some sort of intimate detail that only he would know. Some conversation we've had in the past.
Honestly, even then I'm not sure. Because I know my telescope can see people.
Oh, yeah,
And if he's got one that can just, like, listen to people as well, well, whoop-de-doo. That's pretty much nail in the coffin. There is no secrets.
I think perhaps we just need to keep an eye on him then.
Yep.
You guys done yet?
That's a really long pee.
I've been kicked in the balls too many times.
What?
It doesn't work
Abalone!
anymore. I
Needs
need
medical aid.
stimulation.
Oh, no.
Coming.
No, previously. It's an old wound. It's not
An
currently.
old wound. That's even worse. Let me get the bone saw.
Hey.
There's one bone that ain't ready.
What's that from?
From the first Spider-Man movie. It's the wrestler. That's
that's
Spider-Man
right.
first fight.
Bone saw is ready. I got you for 2 minutes. 2 minutes of playtime.
That Abelard right
Large syringe in hand. Playtime. I've been working on this
really
cure
bad
for
for
some
Leia. You played that
time.
with this.
Takes the needle.
Will it reawaken the nerves?
Yeah.
Oh. I could have had like super nerves.
Sometimes when you're a doctor, you just mash some mushrooms together and see what happens.
All right, I think we.
Skedaddle.
Yeah, I think it's time we go back to the group then.
Skibidi bop boop boop.
Meanwhile, I would have been like,
Get up above. Stop.
while that was going on, I would have been asking like, oh yeah, like what he's been doing in his travels,
Sure.
and like, you know, what's the go with the beard and everything, and these would be how.
Ew.
No, Grofkin don't typically grow beards.
Fucking disgusting.
So,
So we have a fucking beard.
well, it's just different.
What's
Just
the
asking.
fucking deal with it?
Yeah. Disgusting.
What's your deal, bro?
What's your deal, bro?
Excuse me, bro.
I'm not
I'm
sure.
not sure.
I'm not your bra.
Not your bra.
I hate it.
And like, if he, what he's been working on, you know, because he's still like a gearsmith and stuff like that.
Okay, what would you like to ask him first?
Well, how have you been since like Ormirum? Like, well, because what we've been,
Stressed.
because work been kind of not steady. Have you been?
Well, I have decided to make some transitions in my life to different areas of work.
Are you not a gearsmith anymore?
Well, I am. I just don't work as closely with the Grimoisian Legion as a whole. I instead work with Zola and her new pursuits.
So more private work rather than like. Okay.
I suppose you could say this. I am still based out of Ranelon, however, and I do the odd job for the Grimoisian Legion, but yes, my
You-
allegiances very much lie now to Zola.
You didn't get into too much trouble with A9 leaving. Right?
Roll an insight check for me, please.
You know I want to roll an inside check.
I know.
They're both really bad. Yeah, that's a 9.
You very much see him cringe almost. The king of cringe. You see him cringe slightly at that. Well, I would not say that things went well with that, but it is not the sole reason for the disagreement I had with the Grimoisian Legion. Let's say it is multifaceted.
Is it because Lawrence Hillen is a cunt?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Well, yes, you could say that.
Yeah, look.
You said you saw a disagreement with him.
The Legion ain't, you know, they think they're the top dog, but, you know, they're just more assholes than anything, really.
Their discipline's garbage.
Look, I must be careful with what I say, and I would encourage you to do so as well. The walls have ears sometimes.
Perception check.
Yeah.
9. Any Grand Master
You
Legion
don't
guards?
you don't see any Legion guards anywhere. You don't see any
Do
ears
it thing.
pressed to walls.
I think we're clear.
Actually, ears on the walls. and
Yeah, I was
starts
gonna say
looking
you don't
around.
see any ears growing on the wall.
Do it. Starts looking for ears.
Dilbert, just say I have a bomb and then legally.
Dude just goes
like, and like tries to restrain himself from saying it because he knows.
It's like a private conversation, but
It's like a
energy.
devil on your shoulder.
It's a bad idea.
Next time we're in a building, Dylan's like,
I just like
Gets to run along.
was like, no.
He gets to
Not
run
yet.
along immediately. I have a bomb! Arrest him! That would go really well, yeah.
No. It's the first date. Like hell.
I was joking when I said we'd stay in the criminal forever. I didn't expect it to actually happen.
We need to just like skip the criminal. We need to get out
haven't
of
even
here.
reached Tullen yet, and that's the way town.
Let's get to
I was
Tullen!
just dropping off
You
cheese.
keep putting too many interesting things in the crew mode.
It wasn't an interesting thing.
No.
We joked about tax collection for an hour.
No, yeah, we just get caught up in our own idiocy. That's it, really.
I don't even
Yes.
know where we were at anymore. No.
Idle conversation until they get back.
How
No
about we're
using the
just
walls.
having this conversation on the wagon ride, you know?
But for the Yeah, if you want to, we could say that you are having
Please.
a conversation. Yeah.
Does anyone have the time? I feel like the days like just really gone by. You know?
A flick?
Are we getting back? Is this us arriving back?
No,
No,
we're
this
in
is
wagons.
my
You're
flick
peeing on the
watch.
back, peeing on
Are
the
we?
back of a wagon.
Sure, why not?
Pissing into the wind.
My watch.
Toddler on a road trip.
What's the time, DM?
What's the time?
Mr. Wolf.
No.
Lunchtime! That game? Who's played What's the Time, Mr. Wolf?
Just bite someone randomly.
Wait, what's that?
Have you never, actually as
What's the time?
Yes, it's fun. I'll play What's the Time, Mr. Wolf. Yes. Mate, growing up in the country, there wasn't a whole lot to do, so you play you played a lot of dumb games. Like,
Parents
what's
were
the
just like, hey, you wanna play What's the Time?
No, honestly, yes. That's how some conversations went.
A flick?
Okay, I would say
Wait,
it's probably about. I mean, you guys probably. Let's say 9 in the morning.
It's 9 in the morning.
Oh, we should probably get moving. Like, we want to actually get to.
Yes, well, I hope you don't mind if I tag along for this part of the journey. It was kind of annoying having to walk all the way to the.
Yeah, we got room in the wagon. We have room in the wagon, right?
I see
We'll make room. I mean, between us two small boys, we'll make room.
And the mouse.
Parachev doesn't
yes,
take
I
very much
forgot
room.
about the mouse.
That's Parachev.
I try to forget it all the time.
Just be careful. He has
Nadria
the
doesn't like
PTSD.
Parachev.
Angsty.
Nadria is losing it.
Nadria.
Losing it.
Nadria,
Nadria
pay your
wants-
taxes and you'll be fine.
Nadria does pay their taxes.
Chivo is talking about all the times his master
Guys,
tax
I
evade.
just want to say for anybody who's watching, we all pay our taxes. Please, God, pay your taxes.
Or else the man will get you.
The Australian government automatically deducts your tax from your paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had to
There's
say
no
that
escape.
for legal reasons. Don't pay your taxes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Chronicle supports not paying your taxes.
No. No.
We support not paying your
Only
taxes.
if you
we
can
just
get
don't have a
away with
choice.
it.
That's true.
As an individual, I support not paying taxes.
No crime has been
My
committed if you do
personal
not get
opinion
caught.
is not reflective of the company.
The next crime that happens, I support it. No, not like the next big one, just the very next one.
Getting his speeding
Why?
ticket.
Why?
I support you, man.
If it's shoplifting,
If it's
well,
Even better.
On the road again! Let's get on the road.
You guys are in the wagons. You're traveling to Tullen. Fuck.
Yeah!
Yeah!
No wagon this
We
episode,
did it.
guys.
We did it, fam!
Holy shit. I feel like my brain.
The IRS ain't
I'm
got us
sorry.
yet.
It's like throwing like a Slurpee out of a car window in a street.
That is a very accurate description. Oh,
I wish I could isolate your audio and that could be our trailer.
It's like throwing a Slurpee out
Like-
a car window.
Don't pay your taxes. Screaming.
We do a remix. Slurpee. Car
Taxes.
window. Taxes.
Keep up.
Dude, don't pay tax.
I think it's time for a break.
Yes, for the love of God.
Okay, it's time for a break.
For this
I'm
break,
so
remember
sorry.
to run away from the IRS agents and use claymores.
Lucky.
Whoa, incredibly. Just,
The US is a shit show and you can get away with it.
Everyone here is sober.
Thank God we play it sober. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Xander.
What?
Okay. the weird like.
No, I
It
said
would
never
not
pay
end
your
well.
taxes.
Every session would end up like this.
It does anyway.
It does end up like this. We don't need alcohol.
That'd be so
Anyway.
crazy.
Anyway, we're going to break because we can't go on like this.
We need a break.
Thank you so much for joining us for this first part where we did pretty much nothing.
It was like a podcast. It was like a fucking dumb podcast that we just did.
No escape.
This was critical idiocy.
Essentially.
Next
We'll-
half, we'll be back on the
We'll be back on our bullshit, so please stick around for us to actually do something this session. I promise we will.
I make no promises.
Oh god. Okay. We'll see you in a bit. Thank you for joining us. Much love. We'll catch you in a little bit. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Love that.